Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final episode of Kombat History Class on Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. It's been a long ride, but we're here. We're finally on the final lesson. This game, I'm very excited to get into. This game is very, very, very good. I love. This is in the top 3 Mortal Kombat games for me. I think just overall this game is fantastic. I'm excited to dive into it. There's a lot of stuff that we have to get through. But before we do anything else, if you guys could please just do me a favor, leave a like and subscribe. Hit all the buttons down there. You know what to do. It means the world to me. I appreciate you guys. The last video on for Kombat History Class with the Rank the Fatals got age restricted. So if you guys wouldn't mind just like hitting all those buttons, it really means the world to me. I will be doing a Rank the Fatals on MK11. I just got to figure out how I'm going to go about censoring it so YouTube doesn't delete my channel. Yeah, I think we should just dive into it. Mortal Kombat 11, I would say it prides itself on its customization. It has the highest level of customization I've ever seen, and that's ever been seen in a Mortal Kombat game. Also, I think this game just looks the best, not just graphically. I think this game has some of the best character designs of all time, just like base roster character designs. But I talked about customization. Let's go into that real quick first. Now, every single character in this game everything about them can be customized. So, pretty much how it works for Mortal Kombat 11 is that your character has three pieces of gear that can be changed around, along with their actual outfit. So, for example, Scorpion right here, you can change up his mask. You could do like a flaming mask, get the classic mask, all the different mask options and different ways to unlock them. You can do his katanas, different hilts and like that. Really, really cool looking blades on him, by the way. He has some of the best cosmetics in the game. And then, of course, the spear. Oh, the classic spear. A lot of different heads to that as well. And then you have the cosmetics, which pretty much you can unlock his finishing moves, and for the first time, you can fully change your character's like intros. You can change how they come into the match. They don't just walk in or do something crazy. Like they have different ways of going into the match and leaving. And you can preview all of them. They all look so cool. They're all so dope looking. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So, along with that, there's also a ton of different outfits available. There's a ton of outfits you can go through. Some you can earn, some you can just straight up buy. And they got a little wacky with it with the Combat League skins at the end. But it did lead to them getting some really, really clean skins. Like some really, really clean skins. But yeah, every character, everything about them can be changed, including their abilities. So every character has an ability list that you can add on. Like this one I use to pretty much get up close and personal with the Dead Spin and the Demon Dash. And there are moves where they take 2 bars. They take 2 move slots because they'll replace a move pretty much. So let me see. I think Aaron Black has one. Yeah. So let's look at Johnny Cage for example. His Say Cheese ability replaces his Nut Punch. So he pretty much he can take a picture of his opponent and stun them instead of doing the Nut Punch. There's different ways there's different stuff that it changes about each character. Now this pretty much I think this was like used in Injustice 2 first, and then it got brought over to this game, which is pretty cool. Like I said, this game has such a high level of customization. It is insane. Like there's no other like Mortal Kombat game to where you can tailor make your character exactly how you want to play. If you want to get in close with Johnny, you can. If you want to stay far back, just throw shit at him. There's a lot of like force balls that you can do. There's a lot of stuff you can put on. A lot of stuff that you can actually just put on for Johnny. And that goes for every single character as well. Tailor making the character exactly how to fit your exact playstyle is very, very dope. I like the way they did that. But without further ado, let's just go over some of the modes that we have in Mortal Kombat 11. Alright, so we have a few different modes available for us. We have Story, Towers of Time, the Classic Towers, and the Crypt. We're going to get into all that real quick. So Story mode is pretty simple. So we have the part 1, which is the actual just main Mortal Kombat 11 story mode, and then we have Aftermath, which is really, really cool. It's the pretty much just the after credits continuation of the story, which brings back Nightwolf and Fujin and Shang Tsung, who was good, apparently. Yeah, all around Mortal Kombat 11 story is really good, and I will be playing through it soon. I'll be playing through it soon. I can't wait to go back through that. And then we have the Towers of Time, which is a very, very cool element. I'm excited to just let's talk about this for a little bit. So, Mortal Kombat 11's Towers of Time is a very, very cool thing they had. It's kind of like the Time Towers from Mortal Kombat X, but on a whole nother level. So every single tower is either timed or you can summonable. So these towers right here, you can go through. If you complete them, they're there for a couple days. Some are there for a couple days, some are there for a couple hours. So the Rapid Tower flips every single hour, and you get exclusive stuff for it. Now, as you play through the game, you'll get these tokens that grant you the ability to summon towers. So you'll get these keys where you can actually summon specific towers and get rewards. So you can get a cache of wealth. You can do a test your luck tower, and then they have tag assist too. Now, the best part that I always did was right here. There are character towers, so for a coin amount, you can purchase a specific character tower and go through and get gear specifically for them, which is really, really cool. So instead of just like rolling the dice on getting stuff for a character that you play as, you can just straight up like spend a couple grand of in-game currency and just straight up get their tower, which is really, 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 really cool. Let's do one real quick. Let's do one real quick, because this one has modifiers on it. Ooh. And I think we're gonna do Baraka. Mortal Kombat 11 is such a good game, man. I know some people in the community don't like it all that much, but I really, really enjoy it.
Grandmaster.
Shut up, Frost. I hate Frost in this game. That's why she's gonna die. Now, another thing that I've done with Mortal Kombat 11 is I've done the spin the wheel. I've done the spin the wheel videos, which will be coming back soon. They'll be coming back in a little bit, I promise. Oh yeah. So with certain characters, there are moves where if you do them in the correct order, like you meet the recommendations, you will do what's called a crushing blow, which is a variation of the attack, which gets you more damage and you get a cool X-ray effect. You get a really cool X-ray effect with it. Now now Mortal Kombat 11 does things differently. There are no X-ray moves. They have been replaced with fatal blows. Now what that means is that you can only do it when you are on low health. You can't build up your meter and do it like you could in Mortal Kombat 9 and 11. Mortal Kombat 9 and 10. So you have to be below, I believe, 30% health to trigger it. And it's no longer just an X-ray attack. You just do cool ass slow-mo moves. We're not gonna do a fatality. We're gonna save that for they break the fatals.
Baraka wins.
And you can even change the outros too. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just incredible. Incredible. Alright, so that was just a general view of the Towers of Time. Very, very cool thing. And you can always the best thing about it is you can just keep coming back and seeing what new stuff is being offered into it. I think it's overall just very, very fantastic. Next up we have the Classic Towers. Now, Classic Towers, it's a lot more bare bones than it was in MKX. We don't really have, like, mini games in Mortal Kombat 11. I think we have, on some of the towers, we have, like, a test your luck, kinda. But for this, it's as straightforward as can be. We have the Novice Tower, Warrior, Champion. So it just increased the enemies. It's very Mortal Kombat 3 in that way, where it gets harder the more enemies you have. And then we have, these came back from Mortal Kombat 10. We have the Endless Mode, which is defeat as many people as you can. And then Survivor, which is your health carries over from the last match. So if you are just insane and are that good at the game, to where you can flawless 25 enemies in a row, that is amazing. But we're going to do a quick tower ending, and I don't know who I want to do it with. I guess the Collector.
Grabby Gary.
That's another cool thing. There's different announcers that you can unlock in the game, and I have Jonathan Hodges as mine. Let's do the collector. Oh, you have the same intro. We're matching.
Does Shao Kahn need 2 collectors?
Probably not.
No one will escape paying tribute. I will not split profits. Round 1.
All right, let's do it. Oh yeah, that was the annoying thing about Collector. He just straight up had an auto combo. Can I even do it? Do I even have it? I don't think I have it. Come on. Now I think at the bottom that's showing up, that is they have these things called dragon challenges, which pretty much you complete these little side objectives during the fight and you get extra coins. It's a very cool thing that they did. Oh god. Ah, he killed me. And then they brought back the stage effects, so you can do. So you can pick up stuff on the stage and throw it and hit them with it. Yeah.
Finish him.
There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here.
The collector wins.
He's so protective of his stuff. It's funny. Thank you, Collector. So yeah, it's your standard arcade tower mode. You know, it's nothing crazy, but we're having a good time with it. We're having a grand old time with it. The only thing that I wish for Mortal Kombat 11, I wish they would have kept some of the modes in. Like, I would have loved like test your might or strike, staying. But I think overall, I think this is a very solid showing. Besides those 2 things, it's a really solid Mortal Kombat game. On top of that, it just has a very stacked roster. Don't lick me! Ah, she licked the fuck out of me. I hate you! 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 Ah. Gotcha! Aha! Punched you! Oh, she canceled me! No! It's a lot of exposed viscera, Melina. Jesus. The outcry for Melina was insane. If anyone remembers, just Melina stands were fucking rabid for her return, and they brought her back as DLC. And in MK1, they just straight up made her main roster. But now she's been replaced with Jade Fan, so there is no winning if your name is Ed Boon. There is no winning. Everybody has their character they want back. I'm tired of you, Melina. There. Can you tell that I have not played much Collector in my life? I don't know why I picked Collector for this. He was calling out to me. There we go. I don't know what the hell. I just set her on fire. I don't know what that was. Alright. I'm excited to see what his ending is, so I think I'm just going to skip right ahead to that.
Round 1. Fight.
We're in the middle of the Chronicle fight, but I want to say I did like how she does take you through the different like arrows of time. I think that's pretty cool on her part. That little like time reversal move sucks so bad. I'm probably gonna lose this one. If I can somehow clutch this one with that much health left, I'm gonna lose my shit. Come on, Chronica, please. Yep. Ah! Don't do the fatalizer. And she did it. Alright, well. And she just does that forever. She just does that forever. We're gonna go because I don't want to edit all that. Alright. Let's come back when I actually win this shit. I forgot how brutal her end was. You just a full right down the middle. Alright, Collector, what the hell do you want?
Chronica made big promises. Not big enough, though, for what my people suffered. Our hands built the Colosseum, the palace. We were slaves. We served or we died.
So that's who made the Khan Palace. Okay, their species made the Khan Palace.
I took from Shao Kahn's tribute outward owed my people. Not that my Naknadan brothers and sisters joined arms to help me. No. Every great treasure I have won myself. I do not wait for handouts. I take what I desire. That is why I am now Khan. Netherrealm, Earth,
Johnny Cage.
Order Realm, Chaos Realm. I want them all. And I will take them by right of Mortal Kombat.
He said the thing. So Collector's just a little greedy fuck, and it shows in his ending. But yeah, that is the Mortal Kombat 11 arcade. It's your standard arcade fare, not too mad at it. And here's all the cool stuff you get for it. So you get consumables, so you can actually use stuff in the towers, which is really, really dope. Alright. Next up, we have possibly my favorite feature of Mortal Kombat 11, the crypt. This crypt is one of my favorites. Alright, so pretty much for the crypt, you are playing as this guy who we'll just call the Wanderer, and you go through and you take your coins and you crack open chests. Now, I believe Mortal Kombat 11, the crypt is procedurally generated, so the stuff that you get in the chest differs. And since there's so much stuff, you can actually, if you go over here, there's these little time dials on the vault. If you spend coins, you can spend coins to re-close chests and re-roll and get new stuff. So with that spent, some of the chests that have been cracked open for millennia will be reclosed, and you can grab them. Now you can explore the entirety of Shang Tsung's island. This is Shang Tsung's island. There's a lot of layers to it. There's a lot of stuff to go through. It's really, really cool. So right here, this chest open. What I got? I got forge items. Yeah. So once you actually get through majority of it, it's a really cool set piece. Now I have a couple different tools on my back. So I have Shao Kahn's hammer, and then I have Scorpion's spear, which I'll get into in a sec. And then I have Kenshi's blindfold. Yeah, so you see all these chests right here are all closed again. Once you unlock everything, it's just free consumables pretty much. Now let me see, hold on, because I gotta be ready. So, with Kenshi's blindfold, you get access to chests that aren't visible with the naked eye. And you actually got gear. Holy crap! You get exclusive items from using the blindfold. I think just with the crypt itself, I think my favorite part about this is just the set pieces, man. Because first off, you only get like this area at first, and then the more you buy, the more unlocks. And so you get like full areas around the map. Now these are Chronicles vaults. These have extra special stuff in it. These have like guaranteed gear and everything. It's really, really cool. So like I said, we're on Shang Tsung's island, so we get the whole island. We have the full pit that we can explore. We have the courtyard. We have Shang Tsung's throne room. It's you can literally just, there's so many classic Mortal Kombat stages. I love it. I can't believe that they would fight on here. This is such a narrow pathway. Alright, let me see if I can head down, because this area is so big, it's easy to get lost in. And you know, like with any good mode, your character can die. There are death traps all over this island. They are all over the island. Like, I believe down this way is Devora's house, like Devora's house, the Kaiten. You have the Kaiten Hive. Oh yeah, so there's another currency called with soul coins that you can use to unlock stuff as well. Now there are 4 just flame bugs all over, and if you're not paying attention, they are going to kill you. What I get, please. So yeah, these bugs are, if you're not quick, they will just murder you. I tried to strike it.
Your time would be better spent elsewhere.
And then Shang Tsung makes fun of you because we are on his island. The bastard. But yeah, this is pretty much just the crypt mode. You mind? Let me get out of here. Yeah, genuinely just such an awesome feature. I don't know what they're doing with Mortal Kombat 1. I heard something about there's this mode called Invasions, which I would need more hands on. But yeah, this is pretty much just, this is one of the coolest things ever. And see, you loop back around right to the courtyard. Everything's connected. It's all connected, boys and girls. It's all connected. And this is the coolest thing right here. The actual just main warrior shrine courtyard. Now this is brand new and very, very cool to look at. We have the warrior shrines. So pretty much throughout the history your history of Mortal Kombat 11, if you play through the game and you commit 50 fatalities on a character, you gain their severed head. Now with their severed head, you can stick it on a spike and you get exclusive gear for them. And I believe the more you do, the more you unlock. So I think if you do like half of the first section, you get one part of Shang Tsung's throne room. You get halfway through it, the full thing, you get the another portion, and then 3/4 of the way through another room, and then all of the heads a 4th room. So that's how you get the more exclusive stuff, which would lead you back to right here. Now, like I said, you start off in this palace, but the more you unlock, you get access to Shang Tsung's actual throne room, which is where all the really, really, really good stuff is hidden. So you get, so these chests are some of the more expensive ones in the game, but you get higher tier gear with it. It's really, really cool. But yeah, that is pretty much the Mortal Kombat 11 crypt. It is my favorite iteration of the crypt, like, ever. I love this crypt so much. It's like its own little adventure game in and of itself that gets you cool stuff in the actual main game. Let's head back and head to the next portion. Okay, so that's everything in the Conquer section of it, which is, like I said, your standard towers, And now Fight is where stuff gets very interesting. So we have local, tournament, online, and AI battle. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking like, oh, isn't tournament and online the same thing? No! No! So pretty much tournament is a variation of local. So local I really, really like. It was in Mortal Kombat X, but it's more fleshed out in this one. Instead of it being 2 separate modes, fighting, versus somebody and fighting the computer, you click square on your controller and boom, you're going from fighting a friend to AI. It's real simple. So you can do dream matches, man. You can do match of your dreams. You can do whatever you want.
Get over here.
You can do Scorpion versus, I don't fucking know, Terminator.
I be whack.
Doesn't matter. Do whatever makes you happy. But with the tournament mode, you can only fight your friends, and this uses specific tournament settings. So
Cabal.
So only stuff that will be allowed into a tournament fight, pretty much. With
Grim Shady.
You just pick a random one they give you.
Sex machine.
I've never done this mode. I've genuinely never done this mode. But if you want to fight your friends in a Evo competition, you can. And then online, I've done online plenty of times. Online has a lot of very, very cool variations itself. So let's see it. So we have the Combat League, which is pretty much, it's they're competitive for the most part. It's their ranked mode. So the better you get, the more stuff you unlock. And then we have the privates, and then we have the rooms. So you can join rooms and just tag people to fight. I don't know if I'll be able to find anybody. Oh yeah, there's a ton of rooms. Ton of rooms. So you just go in and you just pick a random person and you could fight. You can actually just fight random people in a room. And then casual, King of the Hill. King of the Hill is a very, very cool mode. So there is pretty much it is a lobby with one person on top, and there's a list of competitors that line up and go to fight. And if you can dethrone, you become the king. And it's kind of like survival, where you just have to keep beating ass until you win. Then casual versus just fighting regular people, just whoever matches up with you. I will do more online in a separate video. We have AI battles, which is another really weird one. You can set up a team. Yeah, you have a team to defend your lobby, and pretty much you just find someone to fight, and you send out 3 opponents, and three fights happen pretty much. And you're not in control of it at all. See, it's kind of like a chess match where you just throw out. It's like, not a chess match. It's kind of like a Pokemon battle. You just send out 3 AIs and they fight each other. And if yours wins, you get coins for it. Now, since it's AI and we're not actually fighting, if you press on the touchpad, you can actually speed up the match, and it gets real goofy. Yeah! It can go even faster. Yeah, it's just a very weird mode that I never even bothered doing. It's when you do it like that, it's sensory overload. So yeah, you get gear and you get coins, depending on if you win the majority of them or not. Which I didn't, so I got coins. I got the coins. Yeah, just overall, these are just like straight up, just like pretty much going into 1v1s. If you want to fight, instead of going through a whole tower and just having your opponent pick randomly, you can just straight up pick someone to fight in these modes. We already touched upon this, but like I said, I love the customization in this game. It's straight up pulled from Injustice. With the gear sets and the outfits, but it weirdly enough works in this game. I have no problems with the gear system. I think it's done pretty well in this game. And I do like the customization I like having like custom intros and outros. That I think is really, really cool. I really like that. And then this came back from Mortal Kombat X. We have the collection, which funnily enough has the collector up top. So this pretty much just goes and checks over everything that you have for the most part. So you can see all the gear that you have for a character, all the background art, the environments, and then you can go here and just watch the endings of characters that you already completed the story with. So instead of going through the whole thing, you can just click a character and it plays it. Yeah, Spawn. Yeah, pretty solid. Now, I want to just real quick talk about Mortal Kombat 11's roster. I think Mortal Kombat 11 has one of the most stacked rosters in Mortal Kombat's history. By the complete end of Mortal Kombat 11 with Aftermath, we have 37 characters. That is such a huge roster. A lot of heavy hitters in here as well. I mean, we had a lot of fan favorites come back. We had Noob Saibot return, Cabal, Melina came back. It was just great. Shiva, I don't think anyone saw Shiva coming back at all, dude. And then on top of that, it had some of the best guest characters in Mortal Kombat's history. Like I said, the themes just carried out. 9 and X had pretty much the horror vibe to it, especially in X with Jason, Predator, Alien, and Leatherface. Mortal Kombat 11's theme was straight 80s action stars. It was straight like action movie stars. And then the Joker and Spawn. So we had Terminator, Rambo, RoboCop, the Joker, and Spawn for guest characters. And they brought the thunder with these, because all these characters are so good. In RoboCop, I don't think anyone really expected RoboCop to be in a Mortal Kombat game ever, but he's here and he plays really well. On top of that, we got a bunch of 3D era love as well. Again, the 3D era has been getting love as of late, and Mortal Kombat 11 continue that with the return of Fujin and Shiva, which is really cool because Fujin I don't think has been playable up until this game. I don't think he was playable till Mortal Kombat. I think he was last playable in Mortal Kombat 4. But yeah, this roster is one of the most stacked in Mortal Kombat's history. I love it so much, and I love this game so much. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up Kombat History Class. Class is now out of session. We have wrapped it up. What do you guys think? Do you like Mortal Kombat 11? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Who's your favorite character? This was a very fun series to do. I really enjoyed doing this series, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. We will do a special episode when Mortal Kombat 1 comes out. But until then, it's been your boy EG3. Class is now dismissed. You guys are amazing, guys, beautiful, guys, wonderful, guys, fantastic, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.